Hey everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of Want Beef.
Beef.
All right, we
All
did
right.
it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You're gonna edit that so it's just me and you. Hi.
What's up?
Hi, Andrew.
Hello, Neil.
How was your? We had fun last night. I had a good time.
Yeah, a good show.
Yeah, it's fun. What are we doing? Oh, dude, Sonic. Too much Sonic.
Sonic. Yesterday, I mean, you've had a food curse recently.
Oh, dude, it's brutal. I mean, it's going back a long time. I must have messed up an order for a gypsy or something.
Yeah,
Because I've been cursed for sure.
I don't know what's going on with you and your food orders. Everything's wrong.
Yeah, no matter what, and like you ordered and mine was wrong. Kathleen's ordered and mine's come wrong.
Yeah.
Other people it's not just when I order.
Yeah, and it couldn't have anything to do with you being very picky about the way your food comes.
But I'm really not.
No, you're really not. I'm just.
I just ordered like the other day. I said no mustard, and they were like, okay. And then Kathleen was like, no mustard, and they're like, okay. And then I saw it on the little screen, no mustard.
Mustard's not something that can be on something and be like unnoticeable, like sort of passable.
Yeah,
you know,
you can't have mustard.
Like sometimes you get a tomato on a sandwich.
You're like, all right, you just throw the tomato.
Throw
out
the tomato out. You can even eat through the tomato. Like it's not. I don't think it ruins it the same way that if you don't want mustard, mustard's a really.
Like that sandwich shouldn't have mustard. Like the person who designed that sandwich wasn't like, yeah, put some mustard on it.
The sandwich designer. I like to think.
I mean, whatever whatever they call those chefs.
Sandwich architect.
There's
definitely a company like McDonald's or something that like they have a sandwich architect.
I bet there's like a company that's like, hey, we'll not like design your menu, but you know how like people like design menus. They're like, hey, we'll come up with new sandwiches once every 6 months.
I know, but like anything with architect behind it, like if you're not making like an establishment, like a building, is like a little
fun.
It's a little bit like I'm a joke architect.
You're a podcast architect.
Yeah, like you can kind of just like I design and build.
I design and build podcasts.
That's what I do.
Yeah, but I just had it. Like I just had because I had Sonic the other day for the first time in ever. And then we went last night, and it was just like, too much Sonic.
Yeah.
Too much at once.
Sonic is once a month at most thing. You don't want to put it together too much. It's a fun little experience.
Yeah, I mean, I really hadn't had it in forever. Like
this is my
years.
first time in a year, over 2 years.
But probably. I will say, the Philly cheesesteak at Sonic's is good.
I know.
I mean, it's
and
not,
you're a connoisseur.
I mean, it's not, obviously it's not,
Yeah.
Top echelon, but it's serviceable.
But based on like standard cheesesteak.
Well, first, it's by far the best thing on that menu, in my opinion. Like, I'm not, like, their burgers are trash, and the chicken was whack.
Their burgers are.
It's trash.
Yeah, I got one last
McDonald's.
night. It's no
storage.
better than McDonald's. Yeah. But
actually, it's worse than McDonald's because McDonald's, like, I'll eat a McDonald's burger.
McDonald's
burgers are the best thing on a McDonald's menu.
For sure. And it's the simplicity that makes them good.
But the McDouble
is the best thing.
Yeah. But a Sonic burger isn't the best thing on a Sonic menu.
No, there's probably something better I could have gotten last night. I got it was like a burger on like Texas toast.
You were looking at the chicken slinger? What is that?
I didn't get the chicken slinger.
Oh, you were looking at it.
I said
like,
the
chicken slinger.
You know, sometimes the names get you.
What was
it's just
what
chicken
that?
Sandwich. Probably had like barbecue sauce. That's the slinging.
Gross too.
Everything there's kind of gross. Like nothing there is really awesome.
What happened was I had the Shake Shack gochujang chicken.
Yeah.
And it was dope. And then I got it again, and they changed the provider of the chicken sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's legit. The first time it felt like the way a Popeyes or KFC chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? Where it's
they
like
usually have a
real.
They're known to have a good
chicken
sandwich.
And then this time it was like maybe it was the bottom of the pack, or it was a new provider because it was like a totally different texture of chicken. It didn't like when you bit into it. It wasn't like biting into a real chicken breast.
Yeah, you got to try it one more time. I think I have faith in them. You know, they're someone that I have faith in overall as a brand.
Yeah. What was it the other day that Kathleen like wrote off after one bad experience? I was like, you can't. I was like, they've been good for so long. Like, you can't just one bad. What was it? It doesn't matter.
All right, let's get to.
This episode should just be fast. This episode should just be fast food we've eaten recently.
Yeah. Well, the beginning.
Half the thing is.
The beginning of the episode is like diet tips from us.
Oh yeah.
It's like if you want to look like this.
No, if you want to, yeah.
Like this is what you got to do.
You got to eat wrong and hardly exercise.
Yeah, sit on a couch for a long time.
Sometimes you sit on this side, and sometimes you sit on that side.
But if you move, you have to eat.
Yeah, every time you get up, you have to put something in your mouth.
Make sure, and if it's water, supplement it with soda
or oxy.
Yes. So today we're talking snack aisle.
Snacks on snacks.
Okay, so like snack aisle in a grocery store.
So it's just mostly chips and stuff. Like we're not talking candies.
No candy.
Okay.
All savory. I mean, you can go like a peanut butter pretzels type of thing.
Yeah, but not like.
Is peanut butter sweet?
No, it's salty.
But at the same time, it's like kinda in the sweet world.
I don't know. It's versatile.
It's very versatile.
Versatile. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm gonna say. Just
Dipsy Doodles.
Dipsy Doodles. It's the #1 chip. It's the pinnacle. It's what all chips should strive to achieve. It's the best chip. Dipsy Doodle.
I think it's great. I think that corn chips in general are fantastic. Dipsy Doodle being the top.
First of all, everything we're going to mention is a corn chip of some sort, whether it's puffed corn or crispy corn.
For the most part.
And it's all just a matter of like scientific seasonings. This is just an OG straight up corn chip. It's crispier. Fritos is like wimpy. This is like you're eating a chip.
I like the barbecue Frito, like the curly Fritos, the barbecue curly ones.
I'll eat all that. Yeah. Put some chili on it. Call it a walking taco. I'll eat all that stuff. #1 is a Dipsy Doodle.
Yeah.
Dipsy Doodle is on my rider that I've only sent to one place ever.
Yeah, my rider. And it just says Dipsy Doodles.
It's actually pretty in-depth. But yes, it says Dipsy Doodles.
It says Dipsy Doodles and Diet Cherry Pepsi.
It does? And one more. Two more things.
Pizza?
No. Peanut M&Ms. And yellow
Oxycontin.
And yellow Red Bull. Yeah. Oxycontin.
But my go-to for chips, like if they have it, is they have these dark russet potato chips. They're golden brown.
Okay, but are they flimsy or are they like
they're
kettle
usually
cooked?
kettle.
Kettle, I like a kettle.
Kettle is good, but like sometimes you have to commit to kettle cooked chips because if you eat one, it just cuts up your whole mouth. One time I bit down on a kettle cooked chip while it was like behind my teeth, and it was straight
stabs?
up. Yeah, so it's just a double stab.
That's
horrible experience.
That's a real bum out. I like a kettle cooked chip. I like a kettle cooked chip on a sandwich.
Yeah.
Like if I go to Subway and they have you get like a meal deal. If the cookies don't look fresh, I'll get like a bag of jalapeno kettle cooked chips.
Are they Vicky's there?
I think they're Vicky's.
I think they might have used to been Vicky's. You remember Quiznos always had Vicky's?
Oh, Quiznos is the best. Why is Quiznos gone?
Quiznos,
what happened? It's so much better.
Quiznos at a certain point got like a bad rap for something.
Dude, Quiznos is so much better than any of the other sandwich places. No, you know what the best sandwich place is? Well, I shouldn't even say the best. This tangent's fucking, a nightmare. But we had it here. We don't have anymore. It's Firehouse subs.
Really? One time I was in Texas. I went to Texas, and I was like, "What's some good places to eat around here?" To the Uber driver, and he was like, "Well, we got Firehouse subs."
You're like, no, like, I meant like Salt Lake Barbecue. I
Yeah.
meant like
He was like
local.
He was like, the Chuck E. Cheese has beer. I'm like, okay, thanks, man.
Yeah. No, there used to be a Firehouse right here, and it was so good. I mean, it's not the. I'm being superlative. It's not the best sandwich. It was like,
Yeah.
You know, Potbellies and all those places are better.
It's like it's not even the best in the category. It's just good.
It's just good, and we don't have it. But that's the thing. We don't have any good sandwich places on Long Island,
Except for delis.
Well, delis like House of Heroes or Roast.
It's
or
hard to beat
TJ's.
those because like not only are they good, but it's like they have like the people here want to support the local businesses.
Yeah. But like everywhere else, they have like dope chains too. Like our chains is like Jersey Mike's, which is a total dump.
Yeah.
And Subway, which is like, yeah, everyone's got a Subway.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's is actually just for people from Jersey named Mike.
Ugh.
That's their clientele.
Jersey Mike's is like, honestly, Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's, I don't know which is worse. They're so bad.
Yeah.
They're both just awful. Like they're not even like the meat is like thin and watery, like see-through.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Subway with
Like
worse
Subway,
bread.
Yeah, well, Subway, it's like Subway with worse bread, less choices, and I think the meat is better at Subway. Like you can't see through the turkey. If you hold up the turkey at Jersey Mike's, I can have a conversation through it.
That would be fun.
We should try it.
We should do that one day.
I could throw it over the camera.
Yeah, we go to Jersey Mike's and we talk through a piece of turkey.
Yeah, I put it over the camera. And we film through turkey.
What do you think of pretzels? Because the snack aisle is divided into potato chips, pretzels, and then corn stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Cheetos, Doritos, all those things.
Yeah. And then
which is all corn, guys. Don't get it twisted.
the audience is shocked. They're like,
it's
wait,
made of corn.
Wait, it's all corn.
I thought it was puffed cheese.
I thought. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm allergic to corn. I get hives.
That's corn with a Q. You're fine.
Oh yeah, and chicken with a Q.
Pretzels is like they're fine.
How?
You know what I mean?
How is
there? We talked about this the other day, or last night even. The Snyders of Hanover.
Oh.
Pieces.
Crazy.
Honey, whatever. Honey mustard and onion.
This guy who came up with that,
dude. That's I can't believe it.
I feel like that's something that like happens by like they're like looking at we're like we have all these pretzel pieces over here.
Yeah, like what are we gonna do with these broken pretzels?
Yeah,
that's absolutely what it is.
I wonder what like the first idea was. Like some guy was like, "Why don't we just put them in a bag broken?
Why don't we put breadcrumbs out of it? Yeah, we'll call them pretzel breadcrumbs.
We'll grind it up.
We'll grind it up. I'll put it in a spice grinder.
We'll sell it to farms.
Yeah, it'll be feed for the pigs."
But they nailed it with the honey mustard.
They nailed it. That is a great snack.
They have a couple other flavors, but the honey mustard is really
a great snack.
Well, it's like sort of tangy and sweet and salty. It's got it all.
Yeah. Listen. You listen to me. In that vending machine last night at that show, they had Dipsy Doodles in there, but I went with the peanut M&Ms.
Wow. Yeah. That's uncommon. Like,
well, because we just had tacos. Yeah, and I felt like I needed like a sweet.
We just had tacos at the
worst taco place in the world.
Yeah. Though I mean, they had the mole taco was pretty great.
Yeah, but it's like all the other tacos sucked so bad.
Tacos, real tacos, like unless they're great, are bad.
They were like, oh, the mole taco, it's got like 26 spices and seasonings, and it's like, yo, make it 24 and use 2 on any of the other tacos.
Yeah, I know. I know. If you have all of the seasonings,
like you have them back there, just use them. That was the word. And the service was bad, and they were unaccommodating, and the tables were weird.
And the bathroom was being renovated for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I'll literally never go to that place again. And
then
we walked by, the guy was like, "Hey, you're back." I was like, "Fuck you."
But I've always felt that like pretzels don't mix with things well, but people think they do.
So what do you think about those snack mixes? I know we've talked about this before. Those tubs. Like my wife loves that tub. Like she likes tubs. It's very mean. So it's like Doritos, Sun Chips, Cheetos, and Pretzels, and she'll just take, and she'll get mad at me because I'll reach in and just take the Cheetos, and she'll be like, "No, that's not how you eat this."
If everything were equally good in there, she would not care that you just have everything other than the pretzels.
That's an interesting point.
Because it's if you see someone reach in and they take the pretzel, you're like, good, thank you.
That's an interesting point.
You ever get this?
What about Chex Mix? And then there's pretzels in the Chex Mix?
What is that? It's so annoying. All the other things are good in there.
Except Chex.
I mean, the Chex are fine. Like, they don't disturb the piece of the bag.
I hate those, they look like
knobby
little bones.
You don't like the knobby
bones? What are those?
You don't like the knobby breadsticks?
Honestly, I don't know. It's been so long, I'm just thinking.
It's just like a little piece of bread.
Ugh. No.
A little Italian loaf in there.
What about Chris brought it up yesterday? What about the pretzel shells?
Awesome.
I love those.
Yeah,
those are really good. I like those in hummus.
Look, I think in 2030, pretzels will maybe be the best snack with the innovations they're making to them. I
like poppables too. The chips, the hollowed out paper.
They're learning that people like a double up, because it's like with the shells you crunch down and there's two things. There's a little air in the middle. There's the poppables. They got the air in the middle.
Combos.
Combos are the best gas station snack.
Best gas station snack.
I say that because it's one of the only snacks that has a little bit of actual sustenance to it. I feel like the cheese.
There's a nutritionist right now being like, no! Every time you eat a combo, a nutritionist dies.
I'm like, I guess good. Each combo or bag of combo. There's
I think just every bite. I think.
Oh no!
I'd be how sometimes you just split it in half. Eat the top half, eat the middle, then eat the bottom half.
Do you ever eat all around it so you just have the little tiny cheese part in the middle? Surround it.
It's all games. You just play games with combos.
They're very fun. It's a fun snack. I think it's one of the most underrated snacks overall.
It might be a very underrated snack, but I'm going to tell you right now that the Dipsy Doodle is the most underrated.
I think you're probably right with that.
People just don't get it.
There's got to be a couple other snacks. Here's a.
What about Munchos or Funyuns?
Munchos.
What about Wise onion rings?
Wise onion rings.
The snack the aisle forgot.
A lot of the Wise stuff is just kind of there. You're like.
Well, that's why the Dipsy Doodles are Wise, but they're just so good.
I feel like Wise is waiting for Lay's to have their Goya moment.
Yeah. Wise is definitely an also rad. Lay. What about what I like is the cheddar and sour cream ridges.
Good flavor. The Lay's baked chips are technically healthier for you.
Okay.
Right, but I think that they
listen. If you're eating chips.
No, I think that's a silly selling point. They wouldn't be around if they weren't great, too. You can eat more of them and feel better, just in not like you're actually healthier. It just feels less oily and
listen. I know it's oh, you're fat. What do you know, right? I don't know, but I do know this: the way I eat, none of it's healthy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fool myself and be this fast food's healthier than this. No. If you want to eat healthy, you go and you eat healthy.
Yeah.
I can't be oh, well, this white bread is made from whole grains. No, you eat white bread, dude. It's not good. Just have your turkey sandwich and shut the hell up.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at, that the baked isn't really a health thing. It's just a different type of chip.
Yeah, you just a different texture of potato chip.
Yeah, which is very good.
Yeah. Anyone's oh, fat-free this, and it's all right, so it's loaded with sugar. What's the difference?
Yeah.
I'm not fooling anyone. I drink diet soda just because this regular soda is too sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to trick anybody.
I think it's it's when you're a big guy, it's you also know how to get more fat, and you don't do that.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's
yeah, like I know, like if I eat at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, if you start eating at 2 in the morning,
yeah, it's bad
and
news.
like it's like you know how to get more fat. It's like everyone kind of knows a little bit how to eat, but it's like it's hard. It's hard to give anyone nutritional advice.
When you're
Yeah.
overweight. But I'm not trying. I'm not trying. I'm just like, don't lie to yourself. You know what I mean? Like I see these people all the time that are like, oh, I do. It's like, you just see me.
I like the idea that you're just looking in the mirror. You're like, I do this. You're like,
yeah. I'm like, no, I don't.
What? So, combos. There's got to be another weird one that we're not thinking of. Like, is there a lot of?
Well, Munchos is a pretty weird one.
Munchos is crazy. I don't understand how they make it taste like that.
I love it. It's really good. It's tasty.
Rare, and they have a bigger bag for $1.
What about like corn nuts? Do you consider corn nuts?
Weird, but cool. Like, I'll get them very occasionally. It's another gas station thing because they come in the thinner pack that they have for like 79 cents or $1.
It's good. Like it's good because you can be driving and hold the pack in your hand and just like, like.
Yeah, and
That's
also
what I like about. That's really where I started getting into peanut M&Ms. Was because I could just hold the bag on.
Yeah.
I could just pop like one at a time, like, and it's like a little caffeine from the sugar and whatever the chocolate. Just like, that 2 in the morning cruise where you're just like,
this is how America runs.
It does.
They run on
They
Dunkin'.
run on Dunkin' and M&Ms.
But corn nuts are so weird. It's good because it's like another texture. I always get corn nuts if I'm getting another thing too.
I don't always. I very rarely get corn nuts. I do once in a while. How do you feel about sunflower seeds and or flavored sunflower seeds?
I like them both. I like them both because you get a bag of them and they like the enjoyment to time ratio is great.
Do you think it's canceled now because like you can't spit? Like you shouldn't be spitting.
I feel like they've probably had a tough time through the pandemic.
Yeah. Like if I saw a guy just eating sunflower seeds now, I'd be so appalled. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, God, damn it.
It's really something to do alone.
Yeah.
You can do it in your apartment. It's not as much fun.
I mean, we used to do it all the time playing baseball. It would just be like a cool, like,
yeah.
You feel cool, like.
Yeah. When it's like really, I think that derives from people having to stop doing chew.
Chew, yeah.
Yeah, like, so they're like, I need something else to put in my mouth.
I need something to store in my cheek like a squirrel.
Yeah, Yogi Berra, I think, used to just put a peach pit in his mouth for an entire game. It's probably some other baseball player.
This might be him.
Yeah.
He's a wackadoodle. Do you know monkeys store food in their cheeks also?
Really?
I don't know if it's like all monkeys or like just a specific kind, but I saw on TikTok, where you should follow me, it's Neil Rubenstein. I saw on TikTok like this monkey account. It's just all the same monkey. And he just shoves grapes in his mouth because he thinks you're going to steal his grapes.
Yeah.
And then he'll eat one grape.
He's like, I didn't really...
And his like face is just, he looks like Rocky Dennis.
You're like, I didn't really care about your grapes, you monkey.
Yeah.
You're like, but he's really a monkey.
He's really a monkey.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the Sarah Silverman thing, like squirrels. Like, no one wants your acorns, you cracked out paranoid lunatic squirrel.
Do you like dips? Like store dips? I mean, like, because that includes On the Border.
All right. Yes. Salsa at On the Border. Guacamole probably anywhere.
Oh no, I mean from the store because they have On the Border salsa at the store.
Oh
right?
yeah, I get On the Border salsa. We have salsas in the fridge, unopened or like just a little bit. Yeah.
The Tostito salsa is for like
no, that's garbage.
I don't even know what type of person wants these weird chunks. They're like weird chunks of tomatoes. It's like
if you go to Pepper Palace.
Yeah.
There's like a million of them now, but like the Pepper Palace, they sometimes have like a mango habanero, like a peach habanero, and that's like real tasty and like super super high heat. That's a fun one, but like I mean, we'll mess around with some hummus, or like listen, if we're at a thing like a Super Bowl party and like the French onion dip is out. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get in that.
Isn't that? It's such a weird dip. Like you only make the French onion dip or have it at a party.
Yeah.
And it's like it's weird because it's not the best dip that you could imagine. Or
no, it's just something about like that vibe and that time, and it's like, oh, like I'll dip this like raw piece of broccoli in this sour cream mixture, and like all of a sudden I like both those things.
Yeah, like before, neither of them are good prior.
Yeah.
But they become good. But like the real thing is you start dipping the chips in there, and you're like, this is dangerous. Like, what am I doing with myself?
Then it's a rough.
Because it's funny, like you like.
That's a slippery slope downward.
You consume like 1,600 calories before you get the wings. It's just like.
But I don't do wings at a party either, man. Cause like I don't know, man. I just like. I'll do like listen. The four of us or 8 of us go to like a Croxley's. We just get like big plates of wings, and we're all just like going to town. That's one thing.
Which we should do very soon.
We should do that. But like something about like at a party or like at home.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a Neanderthal.
Yeah.
Which might be the thing. I don't know. I don't eat ribs at home either.
You ever have pre-made guac?
It's rarely good.
It's so bad. Why is it so bad?
What? And holy guacamole is just as bad. Like what? Like what are you advertising?
Yeah, I don't know. They're just like it's holy.
Yeah, okay.
Just like they try to get faith into it. They're like, have faith in our guacamole. It's like, no, I shouldn't have faith in it.
I think it's holy.
It's
Holy.
Holy guacamole.
When did you eat that guacamole?
I
like making my own guacamole.
Dude, making guac, it's so rewarding. It's something that you can make as good as the restaurants with almost no effort.
Yeah, easily as good as.
And you can get it right to your taste. The lime, the.
Do you ever get guacamole live at a restaurant?
I'm too embarrassed.
Most obnoxious thing.
I'm too like. I'm like, why are they making you do this right now?
Yeah, we need to do that at On the Border. Like when we get like a good waiter that we like, just ruin his day.
We should put a tip like in his waistband.
Oh my god! Be like, yo, Jorge, man, hate to do it to you, but today's the day, guacamole live.
Guacamole live.
And he's gonna be so bummed. He's like, I came to this country, I didn't want to do this.
And On the Border, they call it guacamole live.
Yeah.
Most places they call it like tableside guac.
No, guacamole live. Yeah.
It's just like bang bang. Like he has to come out and do like a show. Like.
Yeah. Did I tell you that I saw him? Did I tell it on? That I saw him at like Red Lobster the same time. Yo.
Guess what time it is?
28 minutes. Look at us, man. Well, we're still talking about chips and dips.
Yeah.
We didn't really. Oh, but I did talk about.
Jorge. I mean, you were getting to the.
I was getting to Jorge and the Red Lobster. I just love that he just always remembers like all our drink orders.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
love him.
Like,
it's great to have, like a waiter or a bartender or.
His brother is the bartender.
Really?
Yeah, and he also works at Red Lobster.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know his brother's name though. That's shitty of me. I should know.
Yeah, it's I don't want to say anything mean.
You the best, Jorge.
I was gonna say Borge. Like he's the boring Jorge.
No, he's not boring. He's not boring. He's a mixologist. He's like a cocktail guy.
A mixologist at On the Border is a little strong.
No? Okay.
He's a guy who shakes things.
He's a shake waitist.
That's how you prep. You're like, it's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
This was Want Beef with your hosts Andrew Bergen and Neil Rubenstein. Find us on social medias.
Yes.
Meteors.
Thank you.
Social meteors.
Thank you.